So what do you reckon's been a bit of a highlight for your time?
So creepy, man. We feel so slimy.
Oh, yeah.
And then there were 3.
Walking down the street, we got the takeaway. The young fella who was sitting here watching us said, "That's dog."
Arriving into Ambon, we had been at sea for 7 days on one of our most gruelling passages to date. The 400 nautical mile upwind sail from the island of Waiag to the city of Ambon had it all. Rough weather, strong winds and big oncoming seas at the start, followed by a torturous period of no wind and drifting for days. Then dealing with close calls late at night with other vessels and early morning squalls. Exhausted but super excited to reach our destination, we had a few days of exploring the area and preparing for our next leg before we bid our farewells to our crew member Juzzy. Time on land for 7 days! Are you land sick yet?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Give it a while.
What's the plan for today?
Well, we got to get rid of all our rubbish. We can't just burn it here, but it's probably the best spot for it considering the amount of rubbish that's around. Yeah, we'll just go hunt for a pile of rubbish and get a feed. Marley loved being the first ashore and was excited by all the new smells. He was quite the attraction amongst a few local people on the beach, as Marley looks a lot different to the island dogs. With Nandji's cupboards, water tanks and fuel containers barren, we set out to replenish our stocks. I love Indo as Marley comes everywhere with us.
Lucky, found a local guy who can drive us around today to all the places that we need to go, so sweet!
This is Jan, Jan is the man.
Jan is the man!
If you are ever in Ambon and anchor at Amahuso Beach, look for Jan in his little shop at the Pantai. He speaks great English, a keen Spiro and knows the area very well. With the next month's provisioning completed, it was back to Nandji to unload the boxes.
There's Yosh. I was wondering where he was, but I think he's taken a whole group of kids over to Nandji.
Swim? That was hilarious. Like, there's taken all the boxes down, there's 2 really big heavy ones and it's dragging them down the steps while all the grommets were hanging onto the boat, and I was thinking, how am I going to get these on Nandji? I thought, in you get, and they all come piling in. I had to kick half of them out, so I brought like five kids over here and they're hanging onto the boat and help me lift up these big boxes. Like.
How'd they go on the boat? Did they come on there?
Yeah, and I got them all standing behind the wheel like, ooh, like, you come on, Captain, and they're like, yeah. And I got them steering the tender on the way back, like giving them each a go, like, cheek to cheek.
So good.
So
the
good,
kids here are pretty good,
it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Juzzy had been on Nandji and in Indonesia for a few weeks now, but had not yet experienced street food. It was time to change all of this. So good.
How fast can you eat it?
Not fast enough.
Not even lying, that was the best corn of it.
A peanut sauce.
Yeah, with satay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
We would like all of that.
Okay.
Yes. That's banana leaf?
Yeah, banana leaf.
Instead of nazi?
Nazi, yeah.
Okay. We got chicken, ayam, and it's all like satay, and there's, instead of rice, it's like potato and rice. It comes in a little package and it's wrapped up. She said it's like a traditional name. I can't remember the name. What's the name?
Satay.
Satay?
Yeah.
No, the
Lontong.
Lontong. Lontong. Lontong?
Lontong.
Lontong.
Lontong. How do you get it so smooth? It's so nice. Yeah, it's very good.
Very tasty.
Oh, thank you.
We made her embarrassed.
She's blushing. Filling our bellies with a delicious feed, it was a few selfies for Instagram on our way back to the boat to rest. Jan the man had an adventure planned for us the very next day. This is the eel.
Yeah, this is the eel. Jan has been driving us around for a bit. He told us about this real big eel. So we've just gone on this mission up into the highlands. I don't know where we are. It's real clear water. We just paid some dude $10 and he's going to buy eggs and he's going to feed this eel eggs.
Calling the eel. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then you just pat them. What? Oh, that's so creepy.
Aggressive. Aggressive? Yeah.
Okay. Aggressive. Okay. Oh God. Oh. Oh, you gotta get. Oh my God! Don't bring it near me. Oh.
Yeah. Got eel in my mouth.
Just held an eel. So creepy, man. Look, it's so slimy.
Yeah, yes. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
The small village revolves around the freshwater spring. It is used for drinking, then downstream for bathing, and finally for washing. The eels pose no threat and everyone lives happily together.
Man, he wants to marry a young woman. The gift he just take 1 bottle of water from this river, and he must take the 1 bottle and he must give to the young woman.
As the gift for...
That's the gift.
That's tradition.
Yeah, that's it. It's a tradition from a long time.
From this,
now.
just for this village?
Yeah.
Big koi fish.
Let's go on a koi hunt.
The eel just touched me.
What's that?
Yep, that's a cat skin.
It's the cat skin from the jungle. It's a wild cat that, yeah, lives in the jungle here, and they put some bananas down on a trap and trapped it, and just hung it on the wall.
Eels.
Eels.
Eels up in Saja.
Find an entry where they can.
Eels.
Eels.
Eels. With tour guide Jan at the helm, he took us up the mountains to this little refreshing waterfall. 2 fresh water springs in 1 day. That's something new for us. Gonna be pretty cold, I think. Woo! Bit rocky. Woo! 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 Oh my God! Whoa! Look at this! Woohoo!
To finish off our day of exploring, Jan got us some takeaway food from in town, as it is said the best slow-cooked beef in the world.
Most delicious food in the world?
They said so.
Benita is a vegetarian, so we hunted the streets to find more food for her.
We're just walking down the street. We got the takeaway from Jan, so he sorted us out and we're going down the street to try to find something for Benita. We saw these little banana leaves wrapped up. We just get one of them. We don't know what it is, but we'll just have a little look. And we've come down and we're sitting down, we're eating our food, and Benita got some vegetarian takeaway from another place. And we thought we'd just open up to have a look. We weren't sure, it looked all a bit weird, and I poked my finger in it and tried it. It was very spicy, and then a young fella who was sitting here watching us, who sat us down at his table here, he said, "That's dog." So you don't
He said, "Don't eat that."
Don't eat that. That's dog, so don't eat that. So we've just wrapped it up in a plastic bag here and we'll put that aside.
That's crazy. I'm so glad you didn't eat that.
Yeah.
This really surprised me because honestly, sometimes when people sell this, they will explain about what meat they cook and what they will sell for all of you, but they not tell you about information about this meat.
Yeah.
So, but this is absolutely illegal because a dog have a law for a cook that's meat, and I really disagree for this food.
Yeah.
So I hope all of you more than be careful when you want to buy something. And so, because it's gonna be a nightmare.
How is?
Please.
Yeah.
Never buy this anymore.
Thank you for stopping me.
Yeah.
So moral of the story, stay away from RW. RW means dog.
Come to Indonesia, be careful with a strange food like this, because not only dog they sell, but they have like a monkey, snack, even a cat.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely gonna be really bad for you. So, my suggestion is just ask about information about this food before you eat that.
Okay.
So maybe just
Thank you.
Thank you.
Juzzy had crewed on board Nandji for nearly a month and sailed over 500 nautical miles with us. It was great to have him on board, but before he leaves us, we sat him down for a chat so he could get to know this strapping young man a little more. Juzzy is an inspirational lad, and it was great for us we could show him a few new experiences. Alright, Juzzy. We were first attracted and chose you because of, we were basically looking at your Instagram page and your attitude towards having your leg amputated. I saw as an absolute pisser, and I thought it was great. You said, my reality, 1 foot in the grave, and I thought, I want to speak to that man. That's the sort of attitude that we want to see. So what happened basically?
Stood on a nail and got infected, and it was infected for about 3 years, and then it finally got in the bone, and then it had to get chopped off.
So for 3 years you had an infected leg.
Yeah.
And how were you able to move around with that? Like.
It was a bit tricky on crutches for a lot of the time, and not being able to surf or
you couldn't go in the water
or anything. So it was real.
So your quality of life would have just.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
So, now it's off. It's been amazing. So.
And how long ago was it amputated?
Just under a year.
Just under a year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And so the turnaround from since you've had it amputated, how did you find it starting to walk and stuff like that?
Yeah, I found it quite easy to start walking. I just put it on and started walking and
dominated.
I thought it was going to be a lot harder.
Yeah.
And so you've done a lot of things here with us that you haven't done for a while.
Yeah, heaps of things.
Yeah, like swimming or
walking in the water. Swimming and
rock climbing.
Rock climbing,
Juzzy the mountaineer.
Haven't done that for years. So, it's been amazing.
Pretty much your attitude towards something like that, it will affect the outcome, I reckon. And so the way you've looked at life upon what's happened to you is the best outlook, mate. So you lost it at work. For me personally, I used to work a high risk job. Marley,
come here.
Get out of it, buddy. So I used to work in high risk employment, and safety was such a massive concern to me. You wouldn't believe that now with the way I operate on Nandji. But safety was such a high thing, and I was like, for someone to be injured at work, I think it's the worst shit ever. So no one should be hurt at work. I think that's just stupid. Anyway, so moving on. Sailing. So how did you first hear about Sailing Nandji?
Just after I had my leg amputated, and I had a lot of spare time to do some YouTubing, so stumbled across on YouTube and binge watched for a couple of days and got caught up, and and then I just seen your post on Instagram, and then I thought I'd send in and have a go.
That's classy.
For all those that don't know, we put up a post on Instagram asking if anyone wanted to join us on this adventure. We were going to the most beautiful place in the world, and we had an empty beeper, so we thought we might as well fill it. So
how has sailing life treated you?
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
It was harder than I thought, maybe.
Did we scare the shit out of you at all?
Not too much.
Not too much?
No. It was pretty good.
Yeah, you come off a gruelling passage. We had it all.
Yeah, we had it all.
We had it all except for what cruising's meant to be, with downwind sailing. So you battled through that pretty well. How did you find the seasickness? Because I know that's always a trouble.
I couldn't go downstairs while it was rough, that was the biggest thing. But other than that, I was a bit queasy here and there, but nothing too bad, I don't think.
Were you always feeling like you needed more sleep?
I think I slept pretty good, I think.
Oh yeah.
Still got some good sleep.
So that's good. So that's the big challenging thing, really, is sleeping while the boat's moving.
Yeah, no, I think it rocked me to sleep a few times.
Yeah. Big baby cradle for Juzzy. Do you think you'd like to do more sailing?
Yeah, I'd love to sail. Lots more sailing to do, I think.
Yeah. Do you think you'd end up buying a boat, or?
Yeah, if I can save for one, that's what I would love to do.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon's been a bit of a highlight for your time here on Nandji?
Raja was amazing. I don't think I'll ever go somewhere as nice as that again.
Yeah.
And seeing the reef sharks, I like swimming.
Yeah.
And rock climbing was cool too.
Yeah.
New challenge.
Tricky,
That was like an unexpected. Oh, we're going up there.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy.
At first, of course, we were a little bit nervous about it, but then as we spoke of your attitude, and then as we've progressed and done stuff, the way you kick around the boat, the way you're swimming and diving, like, man, you're just dominating, Like, it's so sick to watch. So you put a smile on our face the way you operate, mate. You've given us confidence to have other people on board as well.
Haven't scared yourself?
Nah. Oh, Juzzy, it's been awesome having you on board, mate.
Thank you very much. It's been the best experience of my life.
Sick.
Thanks for having me.
We're stoked you can drop everything and just no schedule and come and join.
It's so easy as well, you know. Like, you didn't complain about anything. It was great.
Thank you.
Couldn't have been better.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
It's been amazing.
That's good. Glad we could give you a happy time and
good experience.
Good experience.
Legend, and then there were 3.
Hello, legends.
Hey guys.
I miss Juzzy.
I miss him too. It's so good having an extra person on the boat to help sail.
Yeah, it makes so much of a difference. Then having a legend on board, well, just makes everything much more fun, you know. So we miss you, Juzz. As many of you would know, we've been running a campaign these last couple of weeks to raise half the amount of funds needed to purchase a new motor for Nandji. We may not be the biggest sailing channel out there, but we by far have the best following in the world, because we raised 85% of our target and in just these couple of weeks, so it's absolutely amazing. Our minds are getting blown. Everything on the boat's going to be called Robert soon. Like, thank you Stacy in Malaysia for helping us out and contributing towards the cause. Big bombs dropped by Humade. Thanks very much Joachim, absolute legend. So yeah, there's been so many little contributions from so many people. We've had over 100 people contribute and donate towards this now, so we cannot thank you all enough.
Yeah, thanks to everybody that's helped.
Legends. And it's not only people that have donated in PayPal, it's also through Patreon, where people have jumped on board as new patrons. So we've got a list here of new patrons as well.
I'll take it away.
Frothers.
We have SV Midnight Sun, Glenn Michael D, Bon and Munter.
Yeah.
Kenneth, Ben, David, and KT and Bree. Woo!
Up your pledge. Good on you, legends.
Awesome. Thanks, guys, so much.
Yeah, we're so overwhelmed by all this support and everything that's going on. Our mind is actually popping at the moment. We're trying to organise so much stuff while we're still trying to sail 1,100 miles to get to Malaysia.
Yeah.
But
we've got our goal of 2019 in mind, and we're just pushing towards that, so we can't wait.
Yeah, we're working really hard to make everything achievable in 2019. And we're picking up a new crew member in a couple of days to help us for this sail up to Malaysia, which that's just really exciting as well.
Yeah.
If you'd like to help contribute towards this cause to get Nandji a new motor and pop that thermometer on our website, head over there, check it out. There'll be a link in the description. Let's make this happen. We're nearly there.
Let's get it done.
Let's get it done. We're so stoked and like,
can't wait.
It's so exciting, eh?
So exciting. Yeah.
All right, thanks, legends.
Thanks, guys, so much.
Catch ya.
Bye bye.
There's no other feeling when I'm next to you.
This is the really sad part about travelling.
We're both a little bit stressed. I just saw some smoke coming out of the battery bank.
It's day number 2. We are still upwind sailing.
I guess 72 hours of upwind really gets to you after a while. First I might go a bit bonkers. Wonder how I'd go sailing around the world by myself.
you've probably seen that I'm back here in Australia.
When I'm next to you, no one else around, just a space for two. There's no better feeling when I'm close to you.